Okay, today I was going to do a quick demo on Vappy. I've been making some agents over here, thinking about switching from SynthFlow to Vappy. Again, if you don't know who I am, I don't have my camera on for this recording, but I'm Brett. Been making AI voice agents in my company called Agents Discovery for about 2 or 3 months now, and just moving on to Vappy now. Spent most of my time looking at SynthFlow, but now we're going on to Vappy. Prompting is prompting. That's what we're looking at here. If you're familiar with my other videos, you've probably seen that Jessica demo and the booking and scheduling and rescheduling features that I created over there. I'm recreating this with Vappy. The interesting thing with Vappy is we're using a totally different method interacting with the calendar, and that's through Zapier. That's because Zapier has these MCP actions. MCP is like this new protocol that allows your agents to interact directly with, in this case, Google Calendars. And I've given my new Vappy agent, what did I call this one? Journey. So I gave Journey all these different MCP actions. In the Vappy dashboard agent builder, they're called tools. I think that's a pretty standard name in the industry now. And you do a drop down and you get these different tools here. So the interesting thing about these apps, or not these apps, but these MCP protocol actions or things that your agent can do is like, so we'll just go to quick add event. This is what we're going to look at today. This is how you set these things up. This is all there is to it. You fill out some fields, and honestly, a lot of this stuff I'm just having the AI guess. Okay. We'll go to another one. Update event. Look at all these. Have AI guess. This is amazing. I mean, this gives your agent, your voice agent, so many new options. It's just, I can't believe simplicity of this. I mean, look, all these different things. This one is delete an event. I only specify a few things. My calendar that I want it to go to, and that's it. I mean, I think that's the only thing I've really specified. And so then to set up these tools in Vappy, it's pretty simple. You go to tools and then you create a new tool. I will share this with everybody. Try to keep the name simple and give it some good description. So it's like what we're doing here is we're putting little mini prompts into these tools. And these tools being specifically, again, these MCP protocol tools from Zapier into Vappy. And I'll give one good example. I think it's find event, quick add event. Okay. So you have to think about this a little differently for like scheduling. So this is a big one. Make sure you put in the description when your office hours, if you're constrained by office hours. That's very important. It's very different than my other setup with cal.com and SynthFlow, but this is what I have to do in Vappy, and I've learned in my testing this is extremely important. Again, if you want to add an event to your calendar, make sure you give it office hours in the description of the tool itself. But that's it. I mean, you just go to create these tools, and when you go to create these tools, you hit this create button, and then you get this URL here. And again, this URL comes from it's basically an MCP endpoint or server, I think. Let me find it. Sorry, the UI is not really good. Yeah, so you'll land here at your Zapier AI actions. Then here's the URL for that. It's just actions.zapier.com/settings/MCP. This is really cool. And then you just get a URL here, and you just start making connection. And you just create your tool here in Vappy to create these tools. So you create the tool, you put the URL. Like I said, put in a decent little short description. You don't want to get too long in here, and you want to add a very simple name. So I'm just going to call this my assistant or agent I have in here, Journey. go to their phone numbers. I can never remember the phone number. There's Journey. Okay. So I'm going to go to my calendar and let's see if this works.
Agents Discovery, this is Journey, your artificial assistant. How may I help you?
Hey, can you schedule me a booking for today or schedule me for today?
Just a sec. The schedule for today, April 23rd, 2025, is completely free. There are no appointments or events scheduled. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yeah, I'm scheduled for today. Go ahead and put me on there.
Could you please provide your name and email address so I can schedule the appointment for you?
Yeah, let me get you an email address. My name is Edward. And my email address is Edward.
Thank you, Edward. Could you please provide your email address so I can proceed with scheduling the appointment?
Yeah, my email is edward@agentsdiscovery.com.
Could you please spell out your email address character by character?
Did you get it?
Thank you, Edward. Your email address, edward@agentsdiscovery.com is deliverable. Now let's schedule your appointment. I'll check for available times and get back to you shortly. One moment. I have availability on April 23rd, 2025 at 4 p.m. or April 23rd, 2025 at 5 p.m. Would either of those times work for you?
Let's do 4. Actually, let's do 5.
Just a sec. Great, Edward. I've scheduled your appointment for April 23rd, 2025 at 5 p.m. You should receive a calendar invite shortly. Please wait a moment to ensure you receive it. To confirm, you're scheduled on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025 at 5 p.m. The appointment will last approximately 1 hour. Thank you for scheduling with Agents Discovery. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Okay, that last little bit, I gotta probably update the VAPB assistant. They don't like to hang up. You really gotta make these things hang up. But as you can see, this is my host calendar, Agents Discovery, and then on the left and on the right, I left it pulled up, and then here's the guest calendar. I'm gonna hit yes, and then accept the meeting. So I mean that's it. That's one of the best calendar automations I've seen as far as like interacting with a phone voice agent. And again, that's VAPI. It's a VAPI voice agent and a VAPI voice agent combined with these Zapier MCP actions that you assign again in the VAPI tools, and then you give it to your agent. It's pretty awesome. It works really well. I'm probably going to start thinking about replacing Jessica for Journey in VAPI here, because it's a better model. I mean, with this, I'm interacting directly with my Google Calendar, and I'm not having to go through a middle provider such as Cal.com, which is what I was doing in my other agent. Yeah, so that's it. Feel free to call. Feel free to call Journey. I'm gonna start promoting Journey in these videos. Journey, and that's the number there. It's I'll put it in the description of the video. 470-412-8070. And then again, my name is Brett at Agents Discovery, or you can come visit me here. Schedule me through agentsdiscovery.com.